Hey Yasha cousin. So I'm coming to you guys late with a video because I am so tired of some of y'all making excuses and others just not knowing, thinking that Marcus' behaviors might just be due to him being on testosterone. We will not give this man any excuses. Now, I told you guys several months ago that I am also on hormone replacement therapy. I shared that. And I also shared with you guys that my level of testosterone are the same levels of a grown ass healthy man. Yes, I shared that. And in fact, to show you just this, I am going to insert my results from my first round of testosterone. I am now going on my third round of testosterone. Not only am I going to show you my results, I even made a nice little chart for you guys to see what women levels of testosterone are and what men levels of testosterone are. And what you will see that my levels are like 5-6 times of a woman. And look at me. You see how calm I am? You see how my voice is still soft? I'm not balding. Do you see how I'm not being so aggressive? Okay. Now, when it comes to medical stuff, I love to do research. Why, you may ask? It's because I know some of y'all might say she just like to throw herself into stuff. I am a medical school dropout. Yes, I am a medical school dropout. I did 2 years in medical school. I was on my way to becoming a surgeon. Yes, and in fact, I'm going to insert an old picture of myself in medical school. Why did I drop out? Yeah, I got a divorce, and my ex-husband was like, you gonna raise that child on your own, okay? And I'm going to go finish school, okay? All right. So even on my levels that I'm sharing with you guys, the natural for total testosterone for a woman, it is 15 to 70 nanograms deciliters. 15 to 70. That's for a healthy woman. For a man, it is 300 to 1,000. Now, Marcus said that his testosterone was low, so he was placed on hormone replacement therapy. In order for his hormone replacement therapy, for him to get that hormone replacement therapy, for him to be low, it had to be under 300. Okay? Under 300. Now, my number, I told you women is 15 to 70. My number is 575. A man is 300 to 1,000. Okay? All my numbers are past what a woman should be. Now, I will give you, now I told you man is to 1,000. Now, after doing my research, you are, in order to be like not moderate to very high, we are talking about the 1,500s to 2,000s for a man. And what I learned in my research is that, yes, numbers being that high will increase irritability and aggression, even women with their numbers being lower. However, doctor states that it do not create behaviors. It amplifies behaviors. So if you are a risk taker, it's just going to increase your risky behavior. If you have a high sex drive, it's just going to increase. It's not going to pull some behaviors that it's not already there. Guess what? I already had a high sex drive. Guess what testosterone did? Yeah, it made me like a bunny rabbit. However, it didn't make me desire to go out there and film children or want children. It didn't make me desire any and every male that passed me. No, it didn't do that. It didn't do that at all. Okay? It didn't do that. Now, I also sometimes, can go from 0 to 100. But it didn't take me off the charts to the point that I may need to be in a mental institute or being arrested. It don't give you freak nasty proclivities. If it don't really give you freak nasty proclivities anyways, but you're not gonna go there if it's not already in you, okay, guys? So don't say that this testosterone is making him somebody that he's not already, okay? It's just amplifying what he is. And in fact, I have never felt greater. With my testosterone being like 5 times the high rate of a woman, I've never felt better. I am more level-headed minded. I am not emotional, okay? Now, I would love to see Marcus' numbers. And in fact, I continued to research, and they said if your numbers are even anywhere near that 1,500, 2,000 mark, more than likely you're doing steroids or drugs. You're on something else. So if y'all think that this man is doing some off-the-wall stuff, Marcus, what else are you taking? They said if your numbers even get that high, you are on something else. If you're showing extreme weird behaviors, it's not the testosterone. Are you on steroids? You on that sugar booger? What else are you on, Marcus? Because testosterone ain't making you that way. One last thing I forgot to mention. So if he is getting the pellets of testosterone injected into his body, his buttocks, like myself, this is also the quickest way to get into your system. It is the slow release. Okay, type? It is even better than taking pills or using creams, okay, or patches. So if he is doing it this way, like I said, it's slow release. It is out of your body within 6 to 8 weeks. You're back to your normal levels. Now, think about it. Even between those 8 weeks' time, your testosterone levels are dropping. But we have seen him with the same behaviors for over 2 months, right? He's been displaying these behaviors. So is it the testosterone? Or is it just Marcus? That's it. That's all, y'all. Ciao.